What's up guys? It's Amanda from amandahenley.com, and today I want to walk you through a day of eating keto. I get asked all the time what my day of eating looks like. So today I'm going to track my macros. I'm going to walk you through everything I put in my mouth. At the end of the video, I'll give you a breakdown of the day, and hopefully it'll give you some great ideas. Let's go. Every day I start with bulletproof coffee, which is one of my favorite things. What are you doing, Lou? It's one of my favorite things in the whole world. If you have not tried bulletproof coffee yet, it's basically just a huge dose of healthy fats for your brain. It helps me stay full longer, it helps my brain work better, and it really just keeps me in that fasting mode for a little bit longer. I used to use Kerrygold butter and MCT oil. Now I use a product called Keto Cream every day. I'll put a link to this below if you want to check it out. It's pretty amazing stuff. And then every once in a while, I'll add just a little extra squirt of MCT 143, which is a proprietary blend of coconut oil and MCT oil. So it's just so rich and creamy. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite part of the morning. After bulletproof coffee, my main concern is water. So I'm really focused on drinking at least 2 full bottles of water. This is my favorite. I'm gonna put a link to it below. It's $12 off of Amazon, but it has these little bands, and every time I finish a cup of water, I move it to the top before I fill it. And it really helps me track how many ounces I've had, make sure that I'm on track with water for the day, because sometimes it's just easy to think that you're drinking a ton of water, but in actuality, you've just been sipping on the same thing for like 5 hours. So I love the visual. It really, really helps me. If you think it might help you, the link is below. It's called a HydroTrack, I think is the name. Generally, I break my fast somewhere between 10 and 11, sometimes a little bit later if I don't get hungry. If I am at home, it's almost always egg salad, which I absolutely love. If I am at the doctor's office and I'm working that day, I usually pack a good salad, and I just load it up with tons of healthy fats and protein. So hard-boiled eggs are definitely a staple in our house. This is 4 hard-boiled eggs that I just chopped up into nice big chunks. I added half of an avocado and then just maybe like a tablespoon of mayonnaise. I'm gonna mix this up with some salt and pepper. And this is breakfast, I guess, lunch. So it's a little bit after 4. I've been upstairs in my office working all day. I haven't had anything to eat since that egg salad this morning, and it hasn't bothered me a bit. So generally, I'm not a huge snacker. I'm gonna show you 2 things that I do keep on hand just in case I get a little snacky, but generally, I get hungry again around 4:30. That's when I start to make dinner, and then we almost always have dinner at 5. So I really only eat like that 1 meal in the morning and then dinner, and then I'm done. And that is, I guess, one of the most beautiful things I think about a ketogenic day, because you're feeding your body with all of those amazing healthy fats, your body stays satiated so much longer. You don't have the hunger pains, you don't have those cravings. Your body is just fueled, and it stays that way. First thing is beef jerky. I love this beef jerky. I love the peppered one. I don't know why, it's just a nice little kick. It's nice to snack on. So beef jerky. The other thing is macadamia nuts. I cannot control myself around these things once I start, but they are a perfect balance of healthy fats, a little bit of protein, pretty low in carbs, and I love just like munching on a handful of those. And then the last thing that I like for snacks are these wisps. I got these from Amazon. I'll put a link to the ones that I use below. Sometimes that crunchy, like pretzel-y, chippy texture is the one thing that I really struggle with. And these are just cheese. Like it's just cheese made into a little cracker. And it really satisfies that crunch when I need something that's crunchy. So those are the things that I go to for snacks. All right guys, it's dinner time. We are having pork chops on the grill tonight. I like to rub them down in some olive oil, sprinkle them with a little bit of lemon pepper, throw them on the grill for about 8 minutes aside, and they are absolutely perfect. We're also gonna have some asparagus that I roast in the oven. Sometimes I'll make rice or some pasta for my husband and my son if they ask for it. Otherwise, our dinners are basically a protein and a veggie. By the end of the day, that's really all my body wants. And I'm coming to the end of my macros. That's it. That is my day today. I'm gonna try to do these videos like once every couple weeks just because I eat different things.
All right, guys, so I just wanted to show you what the macros for that specific day looked like. I use an app called Carb Manager, and I love that I can put my goals in there, and it just gives me a way to log my macros. It tells me how many things are left. We're actually going back to that day of eating. As you can see, I don't always log my macros, but I did this day to share with you guys. So this is what my macros looked like for the day. And it's basically a pretty good breakdown for a keto breakdown. I had 16 grams of carbs, which were about 5% of my calories. I had 86 grams of fat, which was 64% of my calories. And I had 93 grams of protein, which was 31% of my calories. So, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to calculate what your macros should be following a ketogenic diet. I like to use the idea that protein is a goal. So if I don't get to my protein number, I'm okay with that. Carbs are a hard limit. So I never really go over my 20 grams of carbs, or I try not to go over my 20 grams of carbs. And then fat is really used to satisfy and make sure that I'm satiated through the day. So fat is really your lever. They call it a lever a lot of times in keto. That is what makes sure that you're satisfied and your body isn't going through all of those hunger hormones and those hunger signals. So, that's what the carb breakdown or the macro breakdown looks like. If you want to see what each meal was broken down to, there is my keto cream for my bulletproof coffee, along with my coffee, and then the eggs with the mayonnaise and the avocado. I did use exogenous ketones, so those are logged in there, along with some green beans, my pork chops, and I had a couple slices of cheese also with dinner just to help boost my fat calories. And that's basically it, guys. I will try to put a link in the description down there for this app so you can find it. If you are unsure of the calories and the macros that you should be using based on your height and your weight and your goals, there are so many online calculators to figure that out, but this app also will calculate it for you. So thanks for joining me for my keto day. If you have any questions, I'm always super happy to hear from you guys. You can contact me any of the ways below, and I look forward to doing these videos for you more often. If you found this video helpful, I would love for you to click that like button. Please share it with someone you think would find value in it. And I'm so excited to share more keto things with you. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you know as soon as I upload new videos, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.